I think the biggest headline from this study was that vigorous intensity physical activity it wasn't it wasn't twice as better than moderate intensity, right? We're talking anywhere between 4 times better to almost 10 times better than moderate intensity exercise, which is pretty big. And this is a really, really important point because, cardiovascular disease is the #1 cause of death in the United States, in many developed nations, including many European nations. And what I'm about to say will blow people's minds. I know it blew mine. And that is that vigorous intensity physical activity, for every 1 minute of vigorous intensity physical activity, you had to perform 7.8 minutes, almost 8 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity to get the same risk reduction in cardiovascular related mortality. I mean, it's so crazy to think about the difference between those, that the time efficiency is like, you can't ignore how efficient vigorous physical activity is.
Yeah, some of these numbers were kind of incredible in the study, and sometimes you look at them, you're like, does this make any sense? But the numbers were insane for the health equivalence ratio of this light activity. Now moving from what you were just talking about, moderate, to what's the equivalence of light activity to vigorous activity. So for all of the main outcomes, including cancer, light activity, 1 minute of vigorous activity was equal to 53 to 94 minutes of light activity. So to get the same mortality risk reduction as 1 minute of running, you might need, say, an hour or so of gentle walking, just kind of using a practical example there.
But I mean, if we're talking about being physically active, I'm going to be honest. I think we need to be talking about at least moderate, preferably vigorous.
It's just these crazy benefits with this purposeful zone 2 even intensity movement is pretty incredible.